He should be a full go today, according to Carlos Mendoza. I asked him before the game whether the illness would cause any limitations today. He said no, it's a regular start for him.
What he's trying to do is continue what this Mets pitching staff has done. Starting pitcher's ERA, 2.54.
And Nootbaar hits one off the back of the mound, out to Lindor, and that's the first out of the night.
You're not going to be able to throw the ball off the margins or fringes of the plate. You're going to have to go after these Cardinals.
Cardinals are #1 in the National League in on-base percentage, and here's Brendan Donovan, who's leading the league in batting. Hit sharply, handled by Beatty, out at second, Lindor to first, not in time. Nicely handled by Beatty to get the 4-6 fielder's choice.
Donovan a good lead. Beatty tries to keep him close, and the 3-2 pitch is outside. So a couple of walks in the inning, and it will be Burleson time. 2 on and 2 out. Hand the baton to the next guy.
Alec Burleson has gone 1 for 3 while facing Canning.
And Burleson pops one up on the infield. Lindor right near the bag. And he puts it away to retire the side. So Canning gets all 3 left-hand hitters out and gets through the inning unscathed. And there is Palante, who is 2 years younger and grew up in the same hometown as Griffin Canning in California.
Just outstanding in his last start against a tough Phillies lineup. 7 shutout innings, only 2 hits allowed.
On the ground up the middle, a base hit for Lindor, and he continues to get aboard, leading off first innings.
Soto with Washington to San Diego to the Yankees, and now cross down to the Mets.
Has hit into 6 double plays.
There's a smash to the shortstop, knocked down by Donovan. He picks it up, throws to first, 7 double plays.
You did that, man, so fast.
That's grounded to the shortstop. Donovan plays it on the 3rd hop and throws Alonso out by a step. A hit by Lindor, double play, a ground out. We go to the 2nd in New York, 0-0.
Trying to believe Walker's only 22 years old. Brought him up 2 years ago. He had a great stretch early on. Certainly shown his best against the Mets. His lifetime OPS against the Mets, 1101. And the slider lifted behind first base. Long run for Alonso over the shoulder. Beautiful play. Wow. That was really hard. That ball never found one side of Pete or the other, and he had to run directly out and figure it out on the move.
Well, the polar bear here makes a wonderful play. That's not easy. You are correct, Gary. Pete likes to get dirty.
Pete's got a little dance step, too.
2 out. Here's Pedro Pages, the catcher. And Canning gets him with a slider, and that retires the side. First strikeout for Canning as the Cards go 1-2-3. Mark Vientos leads off for New York. Mark had a hit in 4 straight games to end the road trip. Elevated to the cleanup spot tonight. And a fly ball over toward the right field corner. Walker back near the wall. A home run for Mark Vientos, his first of the season. Just inside the right field foul pole and just over the wall. In his 63rd at bat, Vientos hits his first home run of 2025. And the Mets have a 1-0 lead.
Well, what pleases me the most, Ronnie, is that it was opposite field. He's been having trouble covering the outside part of the plate. And he's got such power to all fields.
2-1 to Starling Marte, hitless in his last 9 at bats. And he rifles one into left field for a base hit. Nootbaar gets over to cut it off deep, but Marte will easily get to second base with a double.
It'll be good to get Marte flying.
3rd extra base hit of the season for Starling.
And there are 2 away, and Brett Beatty coming up.
And Beatty smacks one out to left. Coming toward the line is Nootbaar, but it drops for a base hit. Marte will score. Brett Beatty drops a single along the left field line to drive in a run, and the Mets have a 2-0 lead in the 2nd. Second RBI of the season for Beatty.
And you'll take him any way you can get him right now.
And now Tyrone Taylor dropped to the number 9 spot in the batting order. And he lines one up the middle for a base hit. Beatty will stop at second. Taylor had his best day this season swinging the bat yesterday in Minnesota.
He did. Got a nice crowd.
So now Francisco Lindor looking to put the hammer down in this 2nd inning. Runners get set to go. 3-2 to Lindor. And Francisco cracks one in the right field for a base hit. Beatty will score. Taylor stopped at 3rd. Lindor with the ball cut off now is trapped between 1st and 2nd. He waves Taylor to try and score, and Taylor will cross the plate. Lindor will get tagged out, but the run will count, and the Mets have a 4-0 lead. Lindor doing some on-the-field base coaching, waving Taylor home with the 4th run of the inning, as the Cardinals did not break the rundown and allowed the extra run to score.
Now, Contreras is not a first baseman. He's in the proper position here. Lindor is forcing the throw here. You got your back to the play. You want to give it to the shortstop right away. Lindor's out in nowhere's land. Second baseman, not there. Close the gap. You want to pinch Lindor. Now it's easy for Taylor to score because the shortstop's got to run him all the way back to first base. So 2 big boo-boos there.
I mean, Taylor took off before Contreras got rid of the ball because his back was turned. We were talking about Nootbaar and his long at bats yesterday.
Yeah, here we go.
7-pitch at bat his first time up. He's going to see at least 6 pitches in this at bat. And Nootbaar foul tips one for strike 3. So Canning, after throwing a 3-1 slider, threw a 3-2 fastball that time and got his second strikeout. Because the Mets are encouraging him to throw his slider and his changeup much more than he has in the past, he can use his fastball later in the count.
As the season rolls around and they try to game plan him with all those sliders and kick changes, his fastball will become more important.
1-2 to Contreras. He struck him out. Got him with a fastball. So Canning again pitching backwards.
That upstairs fastball with 2 strikes. He threw this ball by Contreras.
So that's a wild pitch, moving Scott over to third.
Terren's kind of backhanded that.
Donovan hit into a fielder's choice and stole a base in the first inning.
Right back where it came from. Lindor diving stop from the seat of his pants. Can make a play. And the Cardinals have their first run. Infield hit for Brendan Donovan, who scalds one up the middle. Victor Scott scores. The Cardinals manufacture their first run.
Man, this is 99 miles an hour off the bat there of Donovan. That hitting streak moves to 13, a new career high. Through the 5-hole of Canning. Nice play up the middle, but couldn't keep the handle on it to get Donovan. The Cardinals finally on the board.
Well, this young man had a terrific run for the Mets last year, not just in regular season play, pal, but in the postseason too. And they're really banking on similar production from him this year. It just hasn't happened for him yet.
Is grounded to the left side. Arenado going to have to barehand it. The throw in time. Big time Nolan Arenado play. We've seen that so many times. We're getting used to it. Outstanding. He gets the high fives in his dugout.
Swing and a miss. He got him. And Canning strikes out 3 in the inning. Terrence threw down to first base as the vacated bag was there. But in any event, a scoreless frame for Griffin Canning. Hence 4. Cardinals 1.
Another slow roller, this time to second. Gorman charges, shovels with the glove, and got him by a quarter step. That's the only way they get Nimmo. Terrific play for the first out.
Man, there's some guys that do this well and others that struggle with the glove flip. We've seen Gorman utilize this one a lot. If you transfer hands on here, you're just not going to have enough time. This play is slowly developing. He comes in with the glove hand. Nice little flip to get his man.
1-2 coming. And he struck him out. Another fastball upstairs for Canning. It's his 7th strikeout, including the last 4 batters.
Well, that's another strikeout he's gotten with that fastball upstairs. Perfect spot just above the letters.
Really has some life on that 4-seamer. And I think these hitters, they just want to hit fastballs so much, they very rarely get one. So when they see it, they swing.
Pitch by Canning, hit hard on the ground to short, right at Lindor. Up with it, throws to first in time, side retired. That's leading the Cardinals 4-1. Mets will go to St. Louis before very long. 2-2, reach for and popped in the air to shallow center for a base hit for Lindor. Francisco is 3 for 3 as Scott hustles in a throw.
Breaking ball, picked it off the ground like Mookie did all the time. Went down and got it.
So Lindor's got himself a 3-hit night.
3-2 the count. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a foul. Is it held? Yes, it is by Terrence for strike 3.
Strikeout number 8 for Canning. Terrence might have taken that one off his thumb.
Change up, foul tipped. He was on it. He just got under it.
Swing and a bouncer back off the glove of Canning. He recovers, throws to first in time, side retired. Griffin Canning gets through 6, retiring 9 in a row. Probably ending his night.
Matt Swanson making his major league debut
In New York, in the Big Apple.
There's a line drive caught by Arenado, the third baseman. Kind of a soft liner. And Congratulations to Matt Swanson, who pitches a scoreless inning in his major league debut. Gets the high five from Pages, and his teammates will congratulate him as well.
1 out and 1 on. Now Jordan Walker is 0 for 3 tonight. Again, the 1-2. Struck him out. 2 men down. So now the Cardinals are down to their final out. Nolan Gorman coming up. And Gorman grounds one down to Alonso. Pino taking himself, and the ball game is over.
The Mets have taken the opener of this 4-game series from the St. Louis Cardinals.